Hello there, and welcome to another motorcycle log. This time we're pushing off. We've gotten to San Diego and there's no place to go but east. So off we go. San Diego is tough to say goodbye to, but you see the 4 lanes, the traffic, it's not so hard to put that in the rearview mirror. Okay, we're on our way out of San Diego. Kind of an interesting thing is that San Diego, being by the ocean, tends to be pretty temperate. And as you leave, it starts to get warmer. But luckily, we're going up in elevation, so it's staying kind of cool, but that's not going to last for long. But as you can see, about a half hour outside of San Diego, it gets bearing quick. But it still can be a lot of fun. I'm not a big fan of highway riding, but the cool thing is that since it's all new in that desert kind of landscape, it's actually not that bad riding through it because it's so new and so different to you. You can see even how Highway 8 starts to cut through the hills, and it can be a very enjoyable ride. As you go further and further, it gets drier and drier. You can see the scenery change from rocky outcropping to almost a pure desert itself. The towns you go through are very interesting in the fact that people stop working on lawns. They just have the desert landscape, just dirt in the front yard, which is quite interesting for someone who has to mow the lawn all the time. One thing you'll see and pass occasionally are solar farms or wind farms. There's plenty of sun out here, so you might as well get the energy. But even out here, you start to see that they even have farms and agriculture. One thing I'd like to show you, farm, not farm, farm, not farm. You can truly tell how watering makes such a big difference. Down here they can actually have more than one growing season, so they take advantage of that ability. Look at this. Just look at it. Dunes that seem to go on forever. What a view. What a spot. Just off the highway. This is still California. You know, it is hot. Probably near 100 right now, but I tell you, Death Valley definitely taught me how to take the heat a little bit better. Because when you've gone in through and you've experienced 120, 100 isn't that bad after all. Jeez, the sand is so perfect. It's like out of some kind of hanging, you see. Whew. God, what a view. What a place. What a ride. And to move on to better things, to more things, to different things, to a nice refreshing beer at the end of a ride. Can't go wrong there. Oh, you can see some of the places where dune buggies and the tracks that are in the ground is like some people have been off-roading it. The GS is good, but it's not that good, and sand, it just does not go through. If you're wondering if I'm hot and all this, yes, but I'm not staying too long. I got plenty of water in the trunk, but it's not too far away from the city or town where I'm going to stop. But man, can you not love the view? Can you not love the excitement? Can you not love the places you just haven't found yet? Funny thing is, there's people out there walking. We got at least half mile out. I thought I was crazy. The ride was warm. It was probably over 100 much of the ride. But after going through Death Valley, you have a new appreciation for riding through the heat. And in fact, I was thinking, it is probably one of the more interesting things to do. Ride through the heat. It's worth to do at least once, so just so you experience it, because it changes kind of how you think of riding. Just because the difference is in how the wind affects you. Even though those curves are great, never say no to the dips. The up and down. Sure, it can even make fun. Almost feels like a roller coaster if they're steep enough. Well, thank you for watching.